and y'all saw the price of that basket. Who has $700? Not me. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl LaResa Eyvon, and I am back with another video for you guys. In today's video, we are going to be talking all things the Sephora Savings Event. So if you want to know what I have in my cart, what I suggest you put in your cart, and when the Sephora Savings Event begins, then let's get into it. Now, in case you've been living under a rock, Sephora has a savings event twice a year, once in the spring and once in the fall. And I absolutely love the Sephora Savings Event because it is very rare that your favorite beauty products, skincare products, or fragrance goes on sale. So when they do, I make sure that my wallet is ready, honey, okay? Now, if you don't know, Sephora is mad extra, and they've actually broken down their VIB membership into tiers. So if you are a VIB Rouge, you will be able to save 20% starting April the 10th. So that is this Friday. By the time this video comes out, it might be today. So get your shit together. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you are a Sephora VIB, you save 15% and the sale starts for you on April the 14th. And if you are a beauty insider, you save 10% and the sale also starts for you on the 14th. And the Sephora collection, which includes all things the Sephora brand, will be 30% off. And the sale will run for everybody through the 20th of April. Now that we have all of the logistics out of the way, let's get into what's in my cart. So I don't know if you all have been seeing all of the things going on with Zendaya and her upcoming nuptials and all of the things where they're doing something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. But when I was thinking about all of the things that I have in my cart and the way that I suggest you shop the sale, everything really fell into one of those four categories. So as I'm going through my cart, and let me just tell you, we're going to speed through this cart, honey, because the cart is full, okay? The ticket is high. Do you hear me? As we are going through all of the things in today's video, everything will kind of fit within one of those four categories, and I'll give you a breakdown on why those four categories matter. So when I think about something new, I'm thinking of something that you've never bought before. It's brand new to you. So the Sephora Savings Event is a really good time for you to pick up some new to you products. Maybe some things you've had your eye on, but you haven't pulled the trigger and purchased. When I think of something old, I think of things that are tried and true, honey. These are my holy grails, my staples. I use them every single time I do my makeup, every time I do my skincare. I'm using these products. That is something that I would consider old. When I say something borrowed, think of things that maybe you have tried. Like, you know, I got a sample from Sephora and I tried it for myself and I really did like it, but I didn't go back and buy it. But the Sephora Savings Event may be the perfect time for you to add to cart. And lastly, something blue. And when I think about this, it's just a play on the words. Think of something expensive that when you see it, you just like, gives me the blues. I ain't trying to spend this much money on this product. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really want it, but it gives me the blues because I don't really want to pay that price tag. The Sephora Savings Event is right on time. I'm just going to scroll through my actual Sephora cart on my phone. I'm going to tell you what the product is, and I'll tell you which category it falls in for me. So the first product that I have in my cart is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Brightening Dark Spot Serum Vitamin C Alternative. Now this costs $82. And for me, this falls into the something blue category. This is something that I've had my eye on, but I never really wanted to pay full price for. But if I can get it for 20% off, honey, we in there like swimwear. Do you hear what I'm saying? Next up in my cart is the Edam. Listen, is it Le Choo Choo? I don't know how you pronounce that. The exfoliating and softening peptide lip balm. Now this falls into something old. This is something that I have already purchased and repurchased. And so this is just me re-ing up on that product again. Next in line is the Ole Henriksen Peach Glaze 2% Niacinamide Cleanser. And this falls into my something new category. Not only is the product fairly new to the market, but it's also new to me. It is something that I've never tried, I have never sampled, or anything like that. Moving on down the line, we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Perfect Brow Pencil, and it is my holy grail. So this definitely falls into the something old category. Moving right along, we have the Saie Beauty City Set Ultra Fine Mist Setting Spray with 16-hour wear. This retails for $34, and this would fall into the something borrowed category. This is something that I picked up the travel size for, so I didn't really get a sample of it, but I also didn't invest in the full size when I was trying it for the first time. But I love it so much that I'm going to pick it up while I can get it for 20% off. Next up, we have the Wise Beauty Extreme Glow Dewy Peptide Plumping Serum. Now this is something that is also new to the market and will be new to me. I have not sampled it. I have not tried it. And when I was perusing on Sephora's website, I was like, you know what? I like me a good plumping serum. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try. So I added it to my cart, and that does fall in the something new category. Moving on, I have the Lancome Idole Peach and Roses Eau de Parfum. Now, I do want to preface this by saying you will see that I only have the travel size version in my cart. And that is because when it comes to fragrance, I really don't like to purchase a full size of a fragrance. When I'm trying out a new fragrance, I pick up the travel size. If I run out of the travel size, that means I really liked you. And then I will invest in the full size. So since I've never tried this product, it falls in the something new category. However, if I was trying to purchase this full size, it would definitely be in the something blue, because Lancome fragrances be 100 plus. You see what I'm saying? So if I can save $1, I'm gonna do that. Next on the list is the Mara Pearl Peptide Glaze 3-in-1 Essence Toner Serum for hydration and redness. I absolutely love this product. This is going to be my 3rd bottle, so this definitely falls into the something old category. The next product also falls into the something old category. This is the Pharmacy Feeling Good Hyaluronic Acid Plumping Serum. I've already gone through, honey, 1 full bottle, so I'm going to go ahead and repurchase it because, honey, listen, sis is over here to beat the package on my hand to get the product out. And I wasn't going to buy it again because we are so close to the sale. Like, why would I do that? Now, I do only have 1 lip product in my cart, and that is the Makeup Forever Artist Liquid Color Waterproof Liquid Blush for lip and cheek. And I have it in my cart in the shade Wherever Walnut. Now, I don't know that I would use this product as a blush, but I do have their, I think it's called the Super Boost Lip Gloss in the shade Whatever Walnut, and I absolutely love that color. It's like a nudie brownish, like a mauvey brown. So I kind of want to see how the liquid lipstick and the lip gloss pair together. This definitely falls into the something new category. I've never tried the formula at all, so it's something new to me. Moving right along, we have the Fenty Beauty Butter Drop in the scent Vanilla Dream. This is also something old. This will be my 3rd jar of the Vanilla Dream body butter, and I just absolutely love the way that this smells. It just has such a fresh smell. The Fenty body butter formula is one of my absolute favorite body butters on the market. So next on my list is the Wise Beauty Your Favorite X Refillable Exfoliating Pads with Glycolic Acid and Ectoin. I don't know how you pronounce that word. Now, what I like about the Wise Beauty exfoliating pads is the first time that you purchase the jar, it's like $75, but they did come out with like a refill pack. So you just keep the jar that you originally purchased, and then you can just stick the pads back down inside of that. So I do have one of those in my cart. It is definitely something old, something that I am repurchasing, something that I love and is a holy grail in my skincare routine. Sticking with something old, I have the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. Y'all already know that I love this cleansing balm down. I feel like I've gone through at least 5, 6, 7 jars of this at this point because it just really is a great first step to your skincare removal. So if you are a double cleanse girly, this is an amazing step 1. Now back to something borrowed, I have the Danessa Myricks. This is the Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm Mattifying Setting Spray. Now this is something again that I picked up in the travel size because I just wanted to try it. I didn't know if I was going to love it, so I didn't want to invest in the full size. Newsflash, she's bomb. You need her, and she's in my cart, and I will be getting her during the Sephora Savings Event. And then last but not least, we have the Wise Beauty Extremely Rich Skin Barrier Moisturizer with ceramides. Again, I'm just intrigued by the brand because I love those exfoliating pads. I will be needing a new nighttime moisturizer really soon. I am running out of the one that I am currently using. And for me, this kind of falls into the something blue category. This moisturizer is 68 doll hairs. And that is a pretty penny for a face moisturizer. But if it works and I'm getting it for 20% off, listen, you know, I am just a girl, you know what I'm saying? So that is everything that I have in my cart. I think that was like 15 items, and y'all saw the price of that basket. Who has $700? Not me. I mean, I do have $700, but do I want to spend $700 on the products in my cart? No, I do not. I'm not even sure if I want to spend the price that it is with the 20% off. But I am someone who likes to put everything in my cart and then make decisions, okay? I can always edit the cart down, and that is likely what I will do. Sometimes I'll look at my stash and I realize that I don't need some of the things that are repurchases right away, and so I'll just kind of take those out of the cart and I'll just get them later on down the line. If something is not that expensive and I don't feel like I need or want to have it right away, I'll go ahead and remove that from the cart as well. So while you see 15 items in my cart right now, if I were to come back and do a what I bought from the Sephora Savings Event video, y'all would probably be like, well, girl, where's all the stuff that you had in your cart? Honey, it didn't make it to the house. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, $700 is a lot. $700 with 20% off is still a lot. I still think that would be like, what, $550? Now, I do budget for this sale twice a year because you know that it's coming twice a year. But if I ain't got to spend it, or if I don't want to spend it, I'm not gonna spend it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now that we have run through everything that I have in my cart, I did just want to give you all some tips for shopping the savings event. Now, I really don't have any specific suggestions for you all, but I do feel like I have shopped the event long enough to know what you should be thinking about as you're headed into it. And again, we're going to stick with the categories of something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. With that being said, here are some suggestions for you on how to shop the sale and save some coin. The Sephora Savings Event is definitely a great time for you to pick up things that you've had your eye on and you've just never pulled the trigger for. You're going to be saving 20%. You'll feel like you're already getting a discount. And then if you don't love it and you have to return it, you don't feel like you've spent so much money on it. Additionally, if you do purchase it and you realize after the return time frame that it's not working for you, you didn't spend the full price on the product. So to me, like, that just makes me feel a little bit better on the inside. Moving on, if you're not purchasing things that you continually repurchase, I don't even know what we're doing here. Like, this is definitely the time to stock up on those products. Like, think about your eyebrow pencil, your cleanser, your makeup remover, like those types of things that you know every single day I have to use this. It is getting used and abused, and I know that I'm going to use this product within the next 3, 6 months to a year. Get it right now. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, in the past, I've had like 5 of those eyebrow pencils that I showed you all in my cart and purchased them all at that time, because for the rest of the year I ain't gonna have to buy no damn eyebrow pencil. And I like to do things like that to just keep it, like, it's off my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are what I think about when I think about something old. Staples, holy grails, I'm gonna use you for show type of product. Now, this one doesn't necessarily fall into a specific category for me because I have a ton, but for you, I would definitely pick up makeup brushes. And if I'm being honest with you, the Sephora collection makeup brushes are some excellent brushes. Like, I have some brushes that I still use every single time that I do my makeup. You can get these makeup brushes for 30% off. While their makeup brushes are more expensive than you may find in like a drugstore, compared to like a NARS makeup brush or a Makeup Forever makeup brush, they are really more affordable and they are still extremely good quality. Like, when I say I have used and abused them, I am using them, I am washing them, drying them, like all of these different things for years. And I still have them. Like, they haven't fallen apart. There's no shedding, all of the things. And so if you are new to makeup, or if you're just getting into makeup, or if you just need some better quality makeup brushes, please do yourself a favor and pick up some makeup brushes from the Sephora collection when you are shopping this savings event. Now, for the next thing we're going to talk about, it falls into the something blue category, and that's because it is super expensive and it rarely ever goes on sale, especially for upwards of 20% off. And that is fragrance. Now, I know I just told y'all I'm only purchasing the travel size fragrance, but that's just because that's the method to my madness. But if you have a fragrance that you know you love and you've used it up, or you want to buy it again, or you just want to try it out for the first time, get it while you can get 10, 15, and 20% off, because fragrance really never goes on sale. I think Sephora may have like a fragrance savings event once a year. It's not often. And if you can get 20% off, like if you're a rouge like me, which I don't say that proudly, because if you knew how much you had to spend to be a VIB rouge, you'd be like, girl, you doing the most. But here we are, okay? But 20% off of a fragrance that's like $180, you do the math. So then the last thing that we're going to talk about are big ticket items. And for me, that falls into the something blue category. Just meaning every time I look at that price point, I just feel the blues because I don't want to spend my hard-earned money on that. And the reason that I want to separate that from fragrance specifically is because that can be whatever it means to you. Like, I know I just featured the new NARS foundation, and I want to say that foundation was like $58. Now for me, I'm used to spending like $58-$60 on a foundation, but maybe you're new to makeup or you're like, I would never spend $58 on a foundation. That's something that would fall into the something blue category. It has a high ticket price for you, and you're like, but I will pick it up if I can get it for 10, 15, 20% off. And so that can be a range of things. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a different budget. I ain't out here trying to count nobody's pockets. You know what I'm saying? So whatever that means to you, it can be a foundation, it could be a fragrance. You may want that light therapy mask that's $500 or a $500 Dyson blow dryer. I don't know. But if the full price was too high for you to pull the trigger, then this is the perfect time for you to do so. And that's really all I have, you all. I just wanted to pop in and share what I had in my cart, how I suggest you shop the sale, and just the unique way of categorizing items so it's easier for you to shop. I really thought that the something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue was like a different way to think about it. But when I did think about it, it was like, really everything that I'm buying kind of falls into one of those 4 categories. So I really do hope that this video was helpful for you. If you plan on shopping the sale, let me know what you plan to pick up in the comments, because I know if you are a girl's girl, you already have your cart prepped and ready to go as well. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.